Can we please just stop putting origins in titles? Please? This needs to be it.
Cobra! Attack!
Hey everyone, Jeremy here. Today I'm going to talk about Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. Yeah, this is a curious one. I watched the trailer for this. If you saw the reaction to it, it's on here. And I also grew up a G.I. Joe fan, so I was really looking forward to this. I actually enjoy G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, as well as Retaliation, as kind of guilty pleasure movies. They really are. They are the definition of guilty pleasure movies because I know they're bad. They're so bad. Retaliation, I'll go to bat for Retaliation. Rise of Cobra, that's just a bad movie. And if you know anything about me, I like to stay positive on this channel, talk about the good things, not necessarily the bad. But oh my. Also, you'll notice I don't usually do reviews on this channel, so I'm gonna start doing those for the movies I think that I don't get to react to. So I figured it'd be a nice way for us to still talk about them without actually having to react to them, since, you know, I saw this in a theater, so a little hard to react to that. They would have something to say about that. And I am gonna go into spoilers, but that's gonna be at the end. I'll let you know. I'll basically give my entire non-spoilery review here up front. And then I'm going to talk about the spoilery things that I pretty much have to really talk about what really didn't work for me. So those will be at the very end. So let's talk about the good. The good is the cast. The cast is great. Henry Golding, excellent actor. Just fantastic. I believed him as an action hero. I believed him as a lead. He was great in the movie. So was the actor playing Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow was awesome. Samara Weaving showing up as Scarlet. That was killer. Freaking loved her as Scarlet. Of course, I just love Samara Weaving, so that could be a part of it, but you had a ton of great actors in here. Thought it was really well cast. Costumes were great too. You know where this is going if I have to do my other positive is costumes. I'm genuinely searching for anything good. Anything else good? Okay, so I have to go into the bad. I really can't think of anything else that I really liked about the movie. Have you ever walked out of a Batman movie and gone, you know what? I liked all the characters, but I didn't like Batman. That is this movie for me. I cannot believe that. I went into this movie expecting a lot of changes to the lore. I know the complete mythos to Snake Eyes, his backstory. There are various ones at this point. What I wasn't expecting was for them to attempt to be really bad. Like, on a script writing level, it was really, really bad. And I don't mean this in a bad movie that's kind of great way. See other G.I. Joe movies. I think they're really bad, but they're kind of great. They're so bad. I can't go into exactly what made this movie so bad because it would be a massive spoiler because it is kind of a twist. So all I can really say is that they actually do things with Snake Eyes as a character to make me no longer care about that character. They took a character that should be the Wolverine of the G.I. Joe franchise. You know, what Wolverine is to the X-Men, Snake Eyes is to G.I. Joe. And what they did was they made him such an unlikable character that I don't want to see him again. And we're not even talking about like me being an old school G.I. Joe fan. Oh, well, he showed his face and oh, he was talking. Rrr. No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that at all. I mean, I want them to explain that, of course, why he gets the mask eventually, why he no longer speaks eventually. Stuff like that I want explained because that is a part of the character. But I didn't care that we were going to start well before that. What I cared about is the fact that I didn't like the guy. I don't like Snake Eyes. Even by the end of the movie, I do not like this guy at all. I don't want to see him again. This felt like the origin story for a villain, not the hero. That's before we even get into the technical stuff like, I don't know, being able to see fights. They use shaky cam all the time in this movie, which, you know what, shaky cam can be used effectively. I've liked shaky cam in the past on certain things. But in this, it didn't make the action more kinetic, it just made it harder to see. Dude, we've got ninjas. Martial arts movies are not where you use shaky cam. Martial arts movies are where you want to see the punches land perfectly. It's beautiful. It's art. It is ballet on screen. You don't want the camera going like this the entire time. I really just screwed up my camera angle doing that. But you get my point. This is literally just bad directing and bad writing. And the thing is, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. This isn't like it was just, Plan 9 from outer space or something like. I mean, this was watchable. It was passable entertainment, but it just was such a bad G.I. Joe movie and a horrible, horrible Snake Eyes movie. They've done our boy dirty. They just really did, and it's really unfortunate. So I cannot recommend this movie at all. Catch it when it comes on streaming. Then maybe when I see it again, like on streaming, I'll like it better. But yeah, my review, I don't give scores. My score is Okay, if you're still here, I'm going to go into the spoilers now and talk about exactly what I didn't like because, oh my goodness. Okay, 3, 2, 1. They made Snake Eyes the villain of his own movie. I guess I could see why you would take this route. If you had taken the movie, because if you're watching this and just don't care about spoilers, just to frame this, he is infiltrating the Arashikage clan on behalf of the bad guy. That's fine. You know what? I could have lived with that. My stomach turned. I will not kid you. I will not kid you at all. My stomach dropped when that comes. When that happens, I'm like, what did you just do to Snake Eyes? What did you just do to Snake Eyes? And you find out everything he's been saying has been a lie. He admits it. It's not like he's sitting there saying things that he believes. No, he admits it later. Like, oh no, I've been saying these as lies. You're a horrible person. But that would have been fine if we saw character growth. That was the thing. We never saw character growth. All he did was decide not to be an asshole at the end. So if they'd actually done this the proper way, it'd have been, oh, we get the twist that he's really working for the bad guys. But we would see real character growth as he went through the trials. We would see him actually struggle with doing his mission, with whether or not to stay loyal to the Arashikage or to get this information that he really wants from the bad guy. That would be fine. But you didn't show any growth. He was here the whole movie. He never went like this. He just kind of went like that at most. And then at the very end, he kind of goes, oh yeah. All he does at the very end of the movie, I don't curse on this channel hardly at all, but all he did at the end of the movie was he unfucked his own fuck up. That is all he did. He got the entire clan wiped out, and he decides, you know what, that was my fault, my bad. These are the bad guys. Our hero. And making it worse. And making it so much worse. The dumb ass ending they tacked onto this thing, where Storm Shadow gets kicked out for protecting the clan, but you did it in a way we don't like. But Snake Eyes, we're good with you. You can stick around. We know you betrayed us and got everybody killed, but you had a change of heart, so that's okay. Are you kidding me? This is the stupidest ending I've ever seen in a G.I. Joe, and I'm talking even the 80s cartoons. This is ridiculous. You took Storm Shadow and made him the hero. You really made him the hero, because at the end of that movie, I hope Storm Shadow kills Snake Eyes. I really hope he kills Snake Eyes. That is where my head was. I'm in the theater thinking, I want Storm Shadow to win. Kill him. Kill Snake Eyes. That guy deserves no forgiveness for what he's done. And you know what? Fuck the Arashikage too. They can go to hell. I would burn them down too if I was Storm Shadow. And I'm not saying this as though Storm Shadow's the villain either. No, Storm Shadow is now the hero in this story. This isn't even a perspective type of thing. I'm literally saying the Arashikage are evil, and so is Snake Eyes. They are the bad guys. They should be working for Cobra, not Tommy, not Storm Shadow. Oh. We didn't even get his full origin. They didn't put him in the mask. I mean, he put on a mask at the end. Oh. He didn't put on a mask because he was disfigured or scarred or whatever reason they wanted to pick. And a mask he wasn't going to take off in front of people again. Nor did they talk about why he doesn't speak. They didn't, his vocal cords weren't ruined. He doesn't take a vow of silence. It's nothing like that. The next movie, if they they better not do another one. But if they did another movie, our Snake Eyes would still just be Henry Golding. Handsome Henry Golding talking and looking to make amends with Storm Shadow, who I hope kills him. What's funny is when I walked out, I was thinking this movie's not really that bad. It was bad, and I'm going, well, where does it rank? Does it rank, is it Rise of Cobra? Is it Retaliation? Is it, below Retaliation but above Rise of Cobra? Rise of Cobra's a better movie. On all fronts. Even with its ridiculous writing. At least it's consistent. At least the characters are consistent, and the characters that are likable are actually likable, and that you're supposed to like, you actually like. Well, Ripcord, maybe not as much. But that's only because he's annoying. But in this case, our hero is unlikable. Okay, so those are my final thoughts on this. Did you see Snake Eyes? Did you enjoy it? If you did, let me know below. I know there are people out there who are going to enjoy this movie. It just landed horribly for me. But if you enjoyed it, leave your comments below. If you didn't enjoy it and you had something maybe you picked up on that I didn't, leave it in the comments below. Maybe there was something that crossed you that just like, ooh, like me and he's not even the mask. You couldn't even go that far. You couldn't make it so he has to wear the mask or can't speak. So if anything hit you like that, leave those in the comments below. Also, quite frankly, one thing I even left off is Samara Weaving as Scarlet. Loved her. That is probably the biggest crime in this movie, is I wanted a sequel to just be about her. Maybe they could do that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe to see more content like this, as well as share this with friends if you think they might enjoy it. Also, before I go, as always, please take care of yourselves, and please take care of each other. Thanks for watching.